Hi, I'm Sharon Kindred, host of Lifestyles Today in Brevard. It's summer, and your local library is a great place to beat the heat. On today's program, we will show you many things the libraries offer to not only educate and entertain you, but to save you time and money. Let's head inside and check it out.
We are extremely excited about Be Creative at Your Library. It is our Florida Library Youth programs for the entire county, and with that we are planning on sharing and encouraging a love of reading to our patrons. We have a fire truck built by our fire department and donated to us. And each library should also have a fire truck as well. We have puzzles, we have coloring sheets, we also have fire hats that the kids can use to pretend that they're playing on the fire trucks. At our particular library, we also have a puppet show, a mini puppet stage that the kids can use to play with puppets.
Now it's time for the puppet show. My favorite thing to do at the library is read books and pick them out.
What books have you been picking out lately?
I don't remember.
And Max, can you tell me what your favorite thing is about the library in the summer?
All the shows and prizes and just reading.
We have our book bucks, and the way that works is that the children can read every 30 minutes, that they read, they can earn a book buck. And what they do is they fill out their timesheet, and at the following week, they turn that in, and they receive their book bucks according to how much they read the previous week. And with that book bucks, here are our book bucks. Money, money, money. They can start shopping at Suntree's Vieira's shop. We have so many cool items. One of our amazing cool items is the bracelet that is also a jump drive. We have water toys, we have books also, and for the big prizes we have games. PlayStation 2 games.
Now, not only do you have the summer reading program, but you also offer, and I know most of the Brevard County Public Libraries offer events throughout the entire summer. Can you tell me a little bit about some of the events you're going to be offering?
All of us are offering entertainment for the children of all ages, especially 2-year-olds, and that's our toddler times, and we have story times for 3-year-olds and up. Even at other libraries, they have programs for infants. And of course, we want to include the after-schoolers and teens. We have programs for them. Here at Suntree, we are going to have our events on Thursdays at 2 p.m. And one of our entertainers that's starting us out is Jiggleman.
Can you tell us about some of the other things that the children's libraries especially offer for the kids and for the parents?
We offer, of course, the video section, and of course our parenting section if parents need help with some parenting tips. We also have magazines for children and parents in our children's section. A lot of patrons are coming in requesting the Sunshine State books. We have those books. Most libraries should have theirs as well. We also offer for our teens the Teens Choice Award books and just new books. Constantly we are receiving new books.
Tell me what you did today at the library.
I looked at the Sunshine State books.
Are you picking out some to read for this summer?
Yes.
What did you do today at the library?
Checked out movies.
And what movie did you check out? What is that called? It looks like it's Follow Her Dreams, and Angelina Ballerina. Is that a book that you like to read?
Yes.
And now you're going to go home and watch the movie?
Yes.
Janelle, you're here today at the library with your kids. We just heard the things that they enjoy about the library. What's something that you really like about the library?
I just like it because it keeps them reading all summer. They like the movies and the computer games, and they love the program the library does during the summer.
The programs you just talked about, are they just for the summer, or do they continue throughout the school year?
Our summer programs are just for the summer. It ends for us the end of July. Throughout the school year, we will have the regular story times. For us, it's toddler time and story time.
Save time and money this summer by visiting your local library. From classics such as Gone with the Wind and Breakfast at Tiffany's to the latest hits like Kung Fu Panda and High School Musical 3, the local libraries offer a huge selection of DVDs for the entire family. DVDs are available free of charge for a 2-day checkout. Documentaries and nonfiction DVDs can be checked out for a week. Audiobooks can make any summer road trip more fun. Brevard County Libraries offer audiobooks for children and adults. Audiobooks can be checked out for 3 weeks at a time. In the mood for jazz, rock, country, or blues? Check out the latest music CDs for free. The libraries have a wide selection of music covering many genres. CDs can be checked out for a week. Want to read the latest magazine? The public libraries have many magazines to choose from. Current magazines cannot be checked out, but back issues can be checked out for a week. Some libraries even offer a magazine exchange table. Have you heard buzz about a book but couldn't find it on the shelf? No need to drive from library to library looking for it. Save time and reserve books online. Visit mylibraryworld.com for all the details. While on the site, find general information, locations, and a schedule of events for all the Brevard County Public Libraries.
The library really offers a lot of services for the community of all ages. We have this Stellar Seller section, which is generally our bestseller collection. Like this Danielle Steele, Laurel Hamilton, they just came out on Tuesday, so they're available here on our shelf for our patrons. You can also reserve books from home on the internet, over the internet, and then we'll call you or email you when they come in. So you don't even have to come into the library to browse, but this is a browsable collection. And we also have audiobooks for commuting back and forth to work. We also have the latest titles for those. We also have a really extensive DVD collection of all the new releases, and those check out for 2 days. And best of all, it's all free.
Now that you have a few money and time-saving ideas, let's check out this video featuring a Palm Bay man who has found an inventive way to save new moms time.
It's a bottle that allows a parent to travel with powder formula and liquid all in one bottle. And with a quick twist of the valve system, you can shake it and instantly feed your child without the fuss and the mess of a standard conventional bottle of carrying a separate powder container and a separate water container. It's all in one now. They were at a restaurant one day. I was watching my wife trying to put the bottle together. I was like, oh my gosh, it's like saw her trying to take out. My son was fussed. You know how it is with your children. Your children are ready to feed instantly. And the son was crying, and I'm watching her pull the bottle out. And I'm looking, she's digging in the bag for the powder container. And she's trying to prepare it. And I'm like, and it's making a mess. She's dumping the powder on the table. And I was like, man, there's got to be something better than this. And the next thing you know, it's like I went out to Walmart and started to buy a bunch of parts and started assembling different parts to make a bottle for a prototype. And then we got CAD work done, and we had an engineer come in, and we had engineering work to design the bottle. We got focus groups together with moms. We did questionnaires. We asked them what they think, what they like for colors. That's how the colors were developed. Actually, the logo is designed from Quix and Mix together. I took the first 2 letters of Quix. I took the last 2 letters of Mix. That's how we came up with Quix. Actually, our first trade show, which we brought some of our display stuff that you see here, Impacts. It's the largest invention show in Pittsburgh. There's over 600 inventors from all over the world, and we won the Gold Merit Award there. That's where I met Playtex and Dart Industries, which Dart is Tupperware. We're hopefully working with Babies R Us and Publix, Walgreens, and those type of lines is what the companies we're looking to launch our products to. Hopefully we get a couple investors, and we'll launch probably we're trying to hope for the fourth quarter of this year. See, I'm like, man, I look at stuff, I'm like, gosh, there's a lot of things out there you can make for children that can make life so much easier, because having children it gets stressful sometimes. So anything to make life easier and faster and quicker with children is a great thing to do.
Wow, I sure wish I'd had that bottle when my kids were little. Very cool. Earlier we talked about upcoming events. Don't forget, June 14th is Flag Day, and July 4th is right around the corner. Our next video gives some tips on flag care and etiquette.
I understand what the flag costs. You know, I've been in areas where there was bloodshed to fly the flag. It's an honorable thing that we still get veterans from our state, our sons of Florida, take the time in the middle of whatever they're doing in a battlefield to fly the flag and send it to us. It's flown at the highest point. If you don't take it down at sunset, it's supposed to have an individual light spotlighting it. Our flag does not touch the ground when you're raising it or lowering it. You hold it and elevate it until it's free from the ground. It's just showing respect for those who have paid the ultimate sacrifice, not to dishonor our flag by letting it touch the ground. If the flag becomes soiled or ripped, it's taken and buried in hollow ground. We have a collection point here. I have a collection that's not on display here that goes back through our whole history, from 13 stars till the present. I have a couple of thrills when I have the kids come through here from various schools in our area and have to explain it, and it's a good feeling. Patriotism is not a bad thing. It's a good thing.
Thanks, Chris Kreidler, for that moving video. I'm in the gardening section of the library. What a great resource for people like me who were not born with green thumbs. Our next video introduces us to a beautiful bloom that is easy to care for and thrives in the Florida soil. Maybe this is the flower for me.
This is Hallelujah. This is the very first seedling we ever named. It's named because Dave and I were out here early one morning and it had just opened up its bloom. And I said, Dave, this is one of our seedlings. And he jumped up, held onto his hat and shouted, Hallelujah. So that's how she got her name. That's Hallelujah. There are literally thousands of different colors and varieties of Plumeria. As people get into more of hybridizing, coming up with their own seedlings, new entries come out every year. So you can get anything from the gamut of white and yellow, thousands of different kinds of those, to the rainbows, pinks, all different kinds of colors. Plumeria are very easy to care for. They thrive in our Florida soil. They are very salt tolerant. They don't take much care at all. You just have to protect them from freezing if you have wintertime temperatures that cold. Plumeria can range in size from dwarf varieties that can stay small, you can keep in a container very easily, up to big trees. It's just like people. There's different sizes of plumerias for different cultivars. So you can have something, if you just have a patio, that you can keep very well contained in a pot, or something you can grow a nice big tree to remind you of Hawaii. Charles Plumer is the one who first is credited with discovering the Plumeria in the West Indies, and it was later on introduced into Hawaii. And if you've ever been there and seen the beautiful lei necklaces they do, a lot of those are made from Plumeria, and you can never forget that smell once you have one in your own yard.
That sounds like the perfect plant that could possibly grow at my house. Speaking of homes, every home could use a furry little friend. Let's see who needs a forever home this week.
Hi, I'm Susie Fleming Leonard, and joining me today in our studio is Nancy Millar with Perfect Friends, which is a cat foster agency, and Jennifer Sangalang, who's editor of our Metro Mix Entertainment website. And we also have two very special guests. Nancy, tell us who you brought in to visit us.
This is Zach. He's a black and white Maine Coon. He's about 12 weeks old, and this is his sister. He's much bigger than his sister, but this is his sister. She's domestic short hair, all black. I can't find a stitch of white on her, but she may grow some. Zach has on his back. But they are brother and sister, even though he's so much bigger.
So we have Zach and Zena, and I think Jennifer is bonding with Zena over there.
Yeah, Zena was purring earlier for her. Yeah, Zach and Zena, their story is, and it's so common, unfortunately, somebody dumped their cat when they moved, and she got pregnant, and a good person took her in and didn't know she was pregnant. The next day had babies, and there was 4 of them actually, and she couldn't find homes for them, and she was going to take them to the shelter, and that's when she called me. So there is actually 4 of them. 2 of them have been adopted, and Zach and Zena, they're going to be spayed and neutered. All of our kitties are spayed and neutered, combo tested for feline AIDS, feline leukemia, dewormed, we put advantage on them for flea control, and then they have their distemper shot. So they'll be ready to go real soon here.
And they're very sweet and very playful.
I think they do well in most any home. With the dog, kids, busy family, not busy family, they're very, especially Zach. Zena's super playful, both of them are, but Zach in particular is just, you know, you can hold him, whatever, you can, let's see, turn him upside down. Of course, now he wants to see the toy. Now he wants to see the toy, but you can see he's real easygoing and just wants lots of loving, and obviously needs a playmate. They would be good with another kitty or together. We always like to adopt them together as well.
Now, how can one adopt one of these little guys?
Well, that's a good question. We have our website, perfectfriendsflorida.petfinder.com, and on there we not only have these 2 cute kitties, but we have lots of other kitties. And all they have to do is read the bio, look at the pictures, see who they might want, and they email us for an adoption application, and we review that. We try to match the fosters with the right home, the home that's right for them. And then our adoption fee is $75, and it includes all the things I went through, plus obviously a spay and neuter, which they have not been yet, but they will be soon.
And again, tell us why do we want people to spay and neuter their pets? I know this is one of your causes.
Yes, it is the cause for everybody, because there's too many kitties and not enough homes. That's the bottom line. Every time I go to the shelter, you can't take them all, but you can save some. And if people would spay and neuter their pets, we wouldn't have the problem that we do. So there's plenty of opportunities for low-cost spay-neuter if people can't afford going to their normal vet. So there's really just not a reason why they shouldn't be spayed or neutered. Plus, they can get testicular cancer, and you want to prevent that as well as prevent litter. So.
Well, Nancy, thank you for coming in, and thanks for bringing these 2 sweet babies to visit us.
See how he is?
Just take them home. You could take it home.
You
could take both of them home. Jennifer has 2 cats already, and I think they need a couple of siblings. Thanks again, Nancy.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching, and if you want to adopt one of these kitties, you can check out the website and take one home.
Thanks for tuning in today. I hope this show gave you inspiration to check out all your local library has to offer. I know I have plenty to keep me busy this week. We're going to end our show with photos from our Grouchiest Kid contest. The winner of this giveaway won front row tickets to a Sesame Street show at the King Center. Visit our site, brevard.momslikeme.com, all summer long for your chance to win tickets to Disney water parks, movie theaters, and shows at the King Center. Have a great week. For more information on anything you have seen on today's show, visit brevard.momslikeme.com.